FPL physio here is back after another international break, and what a long one and what a horrible one. Gabriel got injured and seems to be out for 1 or 2 months. So a lot of managers have to make some serious decisions on whether to sell him, keep him, who should you buy if you sell him, etc. But let's see how my team did in game week 11 before we dive into the game week 12 team selection. In game week 11, it was a pretty horrible game week, but I didn't drop too much in rank. My previous rank was just around 1k, as you can see in the top right corner, and I dropped to 1455. So still a really solid rank. A lot of my game week 11 success was dependent on the triple Arsenal defense, and as they conceded a goal, actually 2 goals against Sunderland, automatically it makes my team look a lot worse. So Raya, Raya, Timber, and Gabriel all blanking, and that just makes my team look horrible, to be honest, points wise. Triple defense with the 4 defensive players playing, and if 3 of them blanks, then you're toast, then you're done. So they all blanked, and Munoz was the only one to secure some points. 6 points from a clean sheet against Brighton, went 0-0. So at least I got a few points from Munoz in the defense. If we look at the midfielders, Enzo, Semenyo, Bruno, Mbemo, and Sa, Lord have mercy. Enzo has been performing, if you look at the expected goal involvements, insanely well the last 3 matches. Against Sunderland, it was 0.56. Against Tottenham, it was 0.65. And against Wolves, in game week 11, it was 0.75. It's just unlucky that he hasn't come away with just an assist or anything, basically. So extremely unlucky for all the Enzo owners, but not as unlucky as all the Semenyo owners, because Semenyo missed a penalty against Aston Villa with an expected goals of 0.79. That is, of course, the penalty. So missing a penalty and Enzo blanking and triple Arsenal defense also blanking, not a great start. Bruno delivering the solid 5 points, and Mbemo with a 7-pointer due to a goal away at Spurs, and Ismail Assar with a 3-pointer. So overall, defense and midfield, horrible, except Mbemo. Mateta 2-pointer against Brighton at home, and Haaland also missed a penalty, but did in fact score against Liverpool in the 3-0 thrashing. That was the game week 11. Let's take a look at my game week 12 team selection so far, because we do have the Gabriel injury to worry about, and I'm unsure what to do, to be honest, right now. So currently the team stands at Raya at goal and Timber, Senesi, and Munoz in defense. Raya and Timber is non-negotiable. They will play, they will start, and as long as I have them, they'll play every match and start every match. That's for sure. Senesi at home against West Ham, that's a solid fixture. Senesi has also been a great DEFCON magnet, so I think there's great chances for clean sheet DEFCONs or maybe a goal. You never know. Munoz away at Wolves, also a great fixture, feeling extremely confident playing him. And if we go to the midfield positions, then I'm planning right now to play Enzo, Semenyo, Bruno, Mbemo, and Star. Enzo is a doubt, as you can see, he's flagged, but I'll talk more about the injured players in the next video, where I'll go through all the most popular players who has been flagged by the FPL, because some of them is pure nonsense. Semenyo also flagged, but at home against West Ham, and just like Enzo, who's playing away against Burnley, those two are great fixtures. But I must say that Semenyo's underlying stats has been dropping insanely fast. So I'm keeping my eyes on him, and I honestly can't exclude that I'm selling him as part of a true transfer strategy of selling Gabriel and Semenyo. But I really have to think about that. But if you just look at it on paper, then Semenyo home against West Ham is a great fixture. It's just his underlying stats has been horrible the last 3 or 4 games. Bruno home against Everton, as you can see, he's capped for now, and I feel 80% sure I'm gonna cap Bruno. Home against Everton, Bruno's underlying stats is it's just great. It's just great. I mean, he's averaging, I don't know what he's averaging, like 0.4 expected goal involvements, and his home form has been, I mean, he tends to deliver even more on the, like he tends to deliver better underlying stats at home than away, of course. Bruno home against Everton, solid fixture, and right now I'm planning to cap him. He's gonna partner up with Mbemo home at Everton as well. Mbemo's underlying stats also crazy good. Dropped a little bit last game week against Spurs, but still managed to score. He'll be a great asset and has also been quite popular the last few weeks. I think I bought him when he was owned of I don't know 16-18% of all managers, and now I can see that he's at 33.5. So extremely popular now. Ismail Assar away against Wolves, also solid fixture. He's a keep for a long time, I think. Just performing well. He's only owned by 13.2% of the managers, so he's just a solid pick. On top, Mateta and Haaland for now, and it will also stay that way. Mateta, his underlying stats is also been a bit rusty, to say at least. The hat trick against Bournemouth is still a massive outlier, and if you take that away, then his stats is just not that great actually. Haaland, of course, no brainer. The dilemmas I'm facing is whether to captain Bruno or to captain Haaland. That's the first dilemma. No, actually, the first dilemma is Gabriel. I need total confirmation that he's out for a month or two, and then I need to sell him. My plan right now is to sell him for Van Dijk, and I think it might end up being the final decision. But that's my plan for now. And those two dilemmas are the only ones that I'm, thinking about right now. I think the team has potential to have a really great game week. I mean, Arsenal at home, Bournemouth at home, United at home, Chelsea playing Burnley, Haaland is Haaland, Crystal Palace playing Wolves. I think this could turn out to be a really solid game week for a lot of managers. I hope you enjoyed this video and that the sound was better. I would appreciate subscribe, like, all that. And then in my next video dropping tomorrow, I think, or early Saturday, I'll do an update on the most popular injured players. So thank you for watching and stay tuned.